Bob Lenz is back. We're just going to start over because I couldn't hear what he was saying, so it wasn't doing me any good. All right, Spud with a Cop. It is a neighborhood gathering. Where are you having this, sir? Reverend Bob Lenz. Dr. Bob Lenz.
Right at the substation where we've had the last couple. We're going to block off the street right there. So we'll be right outside with the canopies.
Okay, when you say spuds, are you talking tater tots, baked potatoes? What are you talking about?
Oh no, we're talking baked potatoes with all the fixings and what everybody wants. Yeah, your choice.
Okay, so this is a great idea because I don't know anybody who doesn't like potatoes, and if they do, they're weird and there's something wrong with them anyway. But you are a police chaplain, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sure I am.
Okay, and because somebody asked me before, why do you have a church guy on all the time about the cop stuff? And I'm like, well, it's not all the time, but when you're a police chaplain, you work closely with these guys and you get to know them.
That's right.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
We want the community to know them too, and that's why you host these events. And we do have, the neighborhood roll calls coming up, and that's going to be awesome and stuff like that. But this is a little more intimate where you get to get together and learn stuff.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So what happens there? And then I'll give you the platform. Is it like a table where you just go down and make a spud? Are they the big old fatty spuds like at McAllister's?
Yeah, they'll come down and there'll be people that'll serve them. We'll get them a potato. We'll have small potatoes for children. And then as they go down, we'll offer them different toppings, and then they'll be served. Because we believe in it's nice to serve people. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be their choice. And then we'll have tables out where people can sit and just have conversations over a potato.
Okay. Because, some of them taters are big.
That's right. And we're going to get them. Okay. We're going to have them.
All right. So when we say all kinds of toppings, I can think of a lot of things I want to put in my potato. So what are you talking about?
We're going to have the basics. People like onions and cheese, and I'm a guy who I like chili on top of mine. There's people that have all these different, like ranch dressing, bacon bits. We could have anything, broccoli, whatever it takes. Yeah, sour cream, butter. We're going to, we're pretty much going to have a great assortment of toppings for anybody. And then we're looking for ideas.
Okay.
Maybe some, yeah.
So what does it cost?
It's all free. Absolutely free.
So, how do you fund this?
We're going to sponsor it. Restoration Community Church will sponsor it, as we do with the Badge of Hope. And if there's other organizations who want to get involved, they're very welcome to come in and help us out and set up tables and bring their resources also, because we want to touch those needs.
So, are you going to block up the street there by the substation?
Yes, right at the beginning of Sprigg and Good Hope Street, right there. And then, so the vision is one day we'll be able to go from Sprigg all the way down to the river, which would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be great. That's a lot of taters, though, if you ever want to do that. That's a lot. Yeah. I can't think of anybody who doesn't like potatoes. I really can't.
Me neither.
Yeah. You should do nachos one time, too, and see how big that crowd gets. All right.
Well, there you go. That's exactly right. I love it.
Yeah, nachos. Just,
Nachos with a cop.
Yeah, nachos with a cop. And then if they try to take your nachos, you can say, hey, they're nachos. Yeah.
Nachos. That's right. I love it.
Yeah. Well, this is fun. I love that you do community events. We need to draw more attention to that substation and the fact that it's there. And people are like, oh, we got a substation, but the shooting hasn't gone down. Well, the building doesn't really stop shooters. People following the law is how shooting stops. So if you could, talk to your families and tell them shooting people is bad, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
the cops
I agree.
can only do so much, but you have to work with the cops, and it's not easy for them when things happen. So this is cool that you bring them to the community so that they can get to know each other.
Yeah, and you want to create humanizes. These officers have families and children, and people got to realize that this is a community. We're all in this together, including the officers that don that uniform on every single day. So to be able to create, a one-on-one conversation will build that relationship.
Yeah, and Bob, that I'm very close to some of the police, literally go camping with them and go to their birthday parties and stuff like that. I'm very close to them because they are really good people. We are so fortunate to have such good people. I'm trying to get Sean to name his baby after me. But, we've got all these things going on. that should be celebrated by the community for our police,
Yes.
and instead they want to focus on the negative. But I don't think that's fair, and I think this is a good way to build a bridge. So good on you, man.
I agree, and more to come down the road because we want to keep building those relationships. And like you said, these are some of the best people that I've ever met, and they care. It's not about just going out writing tickets. They care about people, and that's why I love serving on that chaplain team and to be able to do my part in their lives.
Yeah, because if some of y'all in the public had to see some of the ugly these men and women have to see, you wouldn't last very long because they are trained. But you're still a human being when something goes down, and you got to do what you got to do. So
that's right.
Spud with a Cop, the neighborhood roll call gathering at the Cape PD substation. When's it happening?
So it's happening Wednesday, June 24th at 6 o'clock, 629 Good Hope Street.
All right. Everybody come and help build these bridges. And somebody wants to know how to volunteer.
They can just contact me. They can my email, or they can call me at 573-212-4100, or they can email me at rev as in Victor .dr.boblenz LENZ@gmail.com, and we'll get them on board. I can use all the volunteers that we can get.
Yeah, sounds to me like somebody wants the first potato. Just saying. I'm
That's
kidding.
right.
I'm kidding. Reverend Bob Lenz, always a joy. Cape Girardeau Police Chaplain, Restoration Community Church. You guys are doing a great thing, and I love that you're doing this with not only Badge of Hope, but also the Spud with a Cop. Get you a table.
Yeah, and thank you, for all you do. I love your shows. I love the show the other day about your Facebook and your cell phone, and you make it real for all of us because we all go through that, and you humanize it.
It was a stinking nightmare.
I was getting back just listening to you thinking, oh, my God, I remember when I went through that. But I just want to say we love your show, and I just every morning, and your truth, and you speak it, and you don't hold back. Thank you.
Thank you.